Hello all and welcome to All Red. Today we're going to be looking at Arne Slot's top 4 DM transfer targets, and we're going to get started here with the first name on the list. We're just going to jump right into it, and that is Ederson. Yes, Ederson from Atalanta. The 24-year-old Brazilian has really caught fire over the last couple months, especially after Atalanta's surprise Europa League victory. And he's been heavily linked with Liverpool. Why is he number 4? Why is he not higher up on my list? Well, there's a lot of factors. I think, Michael Edwards is not one to make emotional decisions based on recent fixtures or recent results. And so I think the hype around Ederson might be a little overinflated. And I think, Michael Edwards is going to look at the facts, the stats, the analytics, all that stuff. And so, I just don't know if Ederson fits the bill. He's, not super physically dominant, and he's not super fast. So I just wonder if over time he could get, overrun in the Premier League, one of the fastest leagues in the world, if not the fastest paced league in the world. So I don't know, he obviously had a great campaign with Atalanta, 52 appearances, very durable, 7 goals, 1 assist. And he's not super expensive. At least I think 35 million pounds is estimated right now. So I don't know. I don't know if he's fit for the Premier League. He could be one that is exploited with the lack of pace and the lack of physical dominance. So that's why he's number 4, still very high on the list. Again, this is out of 45 players that I recently did a video doing the top 45 Liverpool transfer targets, and he came in at number 11. So still very high on the list, but not the top DM prospect. Let's keep going. Number 3, it's Mats Wieffer. Mats Wieffer, obviously heavily linked with Liverpool due to the Arne Slot hiring. Here's a question you have to ask yourself with Mats Wieffer. Would he be linked with Liverpool if Arne Slot were not the new manager? I don't know. Maybe. Had a very good campaign with Feyenoord and has had 2 really good campaigns in a row. Last season, 41 appearances, 6 goals, 4 assists. He's 24 years old. He's Dutch. Good passer, good ball control, high presser. Is very good with the long balls. He just doesn't have a lot of top experience. He's only been at Feyenoord for 2 years, and before that he was relatively unknown. I think they bought him for less than 100 million pounds. They bought him for less than 1 million pounds. So this guy does not have a lot of top experience. It'll be interesting to see if he does anything at the Euro with the Dutch national team. I think he's on the team. Is Mats Wieffer on the Dutch national team? I don't know. I don't know if he is. That's a really good question. Anyways, hold on. Oh, is he injured? Oh, yeah. Dude, he's injured. That's what it is. He's injured, so we can't even watch him at the Euro. That might keep his price down, but I just wonder if he'd get playing time in that Dutch team. So, Mats Wieffer, I think this guy would actually be a pretty good Premier League DM. He's got the size, he's got the lengthiness. He's really dominant in the middle. And obviously he already knows Slot's system. That'd be a plus right off the bat. So, Mats Wieffer coming in at number 3. All right, let's get into the top 2 here. Number 2, it's Teun Koopmeiners. Now, you might see this and you might lose your mind because you're thinking he's not a DM. Teun Koopmeiners is not a DM, bro. Well, he can be. And he's actually pretty good in the defensive position. He's very good presser, very good at ball progression, and he's adaptable. He's just a very intelligent player. So Teun Koopmeiners, while maybe not the traditional DM, I think if you slotted him in to our midfield alongside of Alexis McAllister, That's a very dynamic, versatile kind of double pivot there in the middle. Two guys who probably aren't naturally like solely DMs, but they have defensive prowess that can translate into attack really easily. And I think Arne Slot actually would love that. I think he would love that in his midfield. And I would love it too, because that sounds really fun. So Teun Koopmeiners, obviously one of the hottest names right now after his campaign. 50 appearances for Atalanta, 15 goals, 7 assists. He is supposedly in the £50 million region there. But here's the thing. He's 26 years old, kind of outside of the Michael Edwards type signing. Although, Michael Edwards went out and got Alisson, he got Van Dijk when they were in their primes. So this would be like a big buy for Liverpool. Very big buy that typically we don't see unless someone else is sold to fund that. We saw that last season because we sold some players to Saudi Arabia. And we were able to bring in Szoboszlai for quite a bit, over £60 million, I think, and then sign a few others. But Teun Koopmeiners could be a really interesting signing. I think he fits the slot tactics really well. And I think he would come in and make an immediate impact. So this guy would be really cool. But here's the guy that I'm really excited about as a DM prospect. That is Alan Varela. I just think this guy would be a great fit at Liverpool. Currently is at Porto. He's 22 years old, Argentinian. So don't discount the Varela-McAllister duo that could be there for the next decade, both at Liverpool and in the Argentinian national team. I think that makes sense, right? Like, you got two guys that play together on almost every stage. Well, every stage at that point. That's good chemistry building. And I just think Alan Varela, for the value right now and what he could become, I think he'd be just a rock solid signing. This guy is like your typical defensive midfielder. Good defensive prowess, good ball control, good passer. He's strong. He thrives in possession-heavy teams, and he's tactically smart. All of those things fit Arne Slot perfectly, and he's got the skill set, and I think he's got the bill of rights, if you will, to kind of become our everyday DM number 6 in our team, with guys like Endo and maybe Bajcetic, kind of filling in behind him as needed for depth. Now, I will say, Bajcetic is really intriguing because I remember before he got injured, he was dynamic. Like, Bajcetic was super good, and he was kind of touted as like, hey, this guy's the next big thing for defensive midfielders. You had Barcelona, I think Real Madrid were like keeping tabs on him. So don't sleep on him either. If he's able to stay healthy and get back to that level, that'd be fantastic. I just, after 2 years of constant injury, the poor kid, just can't seem to stay healthy. So I've got big doubts there. And I wouldn't want to just say, like, he's going to be great this season. Bajcetic is back. We don't need to sign a DM. So I think we absolutely do need to sign a DM. I think this is one of our top priorities for Liverpool's offseason is to get our next DM, like the DM of the future. Necessarily, like, Alan Varela is intriguing to me because he's young, and we don't need him to come in and be like this world-class DM in year one. Give him a year to get his legs underneath him in the Premier League. And then, year 2 is when, slot ball really starts and we start expecting some trophies. So that's what I've got, top 4. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know if there's somebody not in this top 4 list. Somebody like Geertruida or who else do I have? Paulinho. I know he's a hot topic from Fulham. But let me know. Let me know what you think. There's other guys that I'm sure we could fit into this list. And I'm not saying that I expect any or all of these guys to be signed, but I think these guys would really fit in well with our team. And we'll see. We'll see what Michael Edwards has up his sleeves. I fully expect that he's already got deals done that just need to wait until the end of the Euros or the end of Copa America. So these one or two of these guys could already be a Liverpool player for all we know, and they might just have to keep it under wraps until after the major world tournament. So that's where I'll leave it. Love to hear what you have to think in the comment section. And of course, if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Every time I pull up my channel and I see at least just one more subscriber, my heart leaps for joy. And it just gives me goose pimples. Yes, it does. So please consider subscribing. Means a lot. Really helps out the channel as we are still small and still getting started here on All Red. So I'll leave it at that, and I will chat with you in the comments. Thanks for watching this All Red clip. If you liked the video, click the like button and comment below. Let me know something about whatever it is you want to say. And of course, consider joining the All Red community by subscribing to this channel. It's fast, it's easy, it's free, and it's all red. And you're welcome to stay here and keep watching this video as long as you like. But I actually need to go. So thank you. I'll see you later.